this has been a big week. VO3 was announced. VO3 is impressive.
This ocean, it's a force, a wild, untamed might.
That was the headline from Google I.O. this week, and I was using Codex to code my website, Pimp My Thumb, and I asked it to modernize. Well, it didn't really do that much apart from change the font on it. After a week or so of using Codex, I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed. Some tasks completely failed, and when I asked it to recreate in modern React Next and Node, it went ahead and made a load of changes, but said that actually this is just a placeholder, and I, the human, would need to do the rest of the work. So I was scrolling through the changes and looking at things like this, where it's saying to do port UI from feedback.html. Not very handy when I thought I could just walk off and let Codex do everything for me. It kind of put placeholders in and told me, now you write the code. But don't worry, because Google announced Jules, which can connect to your GitHub, and it can develop just like Codex. Well, let's get started with the biggest announcement for no-code app builders, and that is Claude. Yes, Anthropic just announced at their first ever developer conference the other day that Claude Sonnet 4 and Claude Opus 4 is now available for us all to use, and the best news, it's right here inside Cursor. Now, there is one catch. It's not in Windsurf as of day one. In fact, by the time this video's out, it may already be in Windsurf in one way or another, but it's natively baked into Cursor. So here we go with Claude 4 Opus selected on max mode. I will say to my AI agent, completely rebuild this app with a modern framework. Start from scratch and make it as modern and as new as you possibly can. Let's set that working away and see what it can do. So it's planning the moves and it's thought for 2 seconds. It's already listing everything and seeing what I've done. Now it's looking at the README file. Okay, it seems to understand my tech stack, and now it's going to work on modernization. It's already said in its thoughts that it's looking at Next.js, and now it wants to create that project. And here we go, Pimp My Thumb Modern is being created. All of this so far is completely autonomous, and it's working on my Supabase integration, and I have not needed to reprompt once yet. And this has been working away for just under 15 minutes, and it's finally ready to run the first build of my new Pimp My Thumb Modern. Let's try. And it's found an error there, so it's going to go ahead and fix that. Okay, it seems to be done, and I'm just running it here. Yes, it's working. Let's see. Okay, here in the error, I can see Supabase URL is not provided, so I'm asking where to add the environment stuff like Supabase URL. Okay, perfect. It's telling me to create a .env file, so I'll do that. Let's hit our app now, and wow, this is way more modern. Look at this. This is incredible. Almost too much on the screen, but definitely looking much better than my original Pimp My Thumb over here. Definitely an upgrade. Let's just change the theme so it's dark mode. I'm going to say dark mode and apply color and font, and then paste in the CSS from my old site. Okay, this is looking much better. Just like my old site, just nicer. Okay, let's try with my YouTube video from my channel. There we go, it's working and it looks much nicer. Another YouTube URL generating straight through and it's pending. Very soon it'll update to processing. There we go, processing. Standing by for completion and completed. There you go, it worked and it looks pretty good. So I've got a funky new user interface using Next.js. I've completely upgraded my old-fashioned app using Claude Sonnet 4. If you like what you see, throw a like and subscribe. I do videos like this weekly. Next up, I'm saying we should probably have a back-end thing that checks for job statuses rather than doing it in the user's browser. Right, I'm getting there, but this is taking longer than thought. I'm going to use Gemini 2.5 Pro in Cursor to do a large refactor. And you'll see here, Gemini 2.5 Pro is perfect for large refactors and navigation and search and problem solving and so on. So I've updated the README file to essentially ask for a front end and a back end to split everything out. At the moment, it's not split. Let's see if we can make this work. I've got stuck in loops, 25 agent tool calls and errors all over the place. I think I might come back to this project another day. So with great power over this last week comes great responsibility. Claude 4, OpenAI announcements, Google announcements, Microsoft build, and so much more. Another big headline is MCP is the new HTTP. Announcements from Microsoft Build, Google I/O, and even OpenAI saying they're integrating MCP deeper into their products. And that's not to mention that Anthropic are the creators of MCP. So if you don't know how it works, definitely go and watch the video showing on your screen right now or linked up down below. That's also where you'll find the link to my community, where we can continue the discussion on Claude 4 and all the other announcements that came out this week. I really thank you so much for watching. Do watch that video that's showing on your screen right now.